everybody. Welcome to Wingman's Hangar, episode 48. I'm Eric
48.
Wingman Peterson. Yeah, I know.
I'm Rob, Designopotamus, Irving.
And we are Descendent Studios. We're going to give you a little inside look. Some of us are part of Descendent Studios. We're here. We're going to give you an inside look at everything that has to do with Descent Underground as we reboot the Descent franchise. Coming up today, we have the Week in Review, including our very own studio snapshot. We have the Warrior of the Week. We have form feedback with your questions. And we want to thank our new backers. Take a look at that. There they go. New backers. Thank you guys very much for coming online. Special thanks to our new undergrounder, Ryan, who is, when you're in the underground, you get access to the Proving Grounds. And Ryan is now playing, well, something you'll see later on in the show. So if you want to get in there and play the coolest, newest stuff, you got to get in the underground. So join today. Today. Marketing over. Big thanks also to our Steam supporters. You guys are helping bring this forward along with everybody else. And speaking of the Steam supporters, here is our Steam review of the week. From Punisher R2404, I think this game has a ridiculous amount of potential. We agree. The Descent series is some of the greatest early game experiences of computers that I remember. And although this is early access, there's still a lot to enjoy. Currently, players are combating online within a handful of maps, and I know there is intent to include a single-player campaign, which I think will be necessary to teach new players all that is expected of a 6 Degree of Freedom game like this. Grab it while it's still in early access. It'll get more expensive when it's done. That is great, Punisher, and it's exactly right on point.
Excellent marketing material.
I know, right? Yeah, funny how that made it in there.
And if you want to read the whole glowing review, go look it up
to Steam and check it out.
I think you added an extra arduous name, too.
Yeah, I did. Did I? Punisher
R2404.
That's this week's Steam review of the week. Thank you very much for that. And now it's time for the Week in Review. Well, we are moving. Obviously, we moved out of the office. We had a sublease with a group who, well, they kind of went out of business. And because of that, they no longer were able to pay the rent. And so we had to get out and vacate and find somewhere else. And as you'll notice, we are somewhere that might be familiar to some of you who remember Wingman's Hangar in the early days. Old schoolers from Star Citizen. We're shooting Wingman's Hangar now in the exact same location that we shot it, 2
years ago?
Was it 2 or 3 years ago? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's in the studio, and you might recognize it. So we're here shooting it while we look for office space. And so thanks to Glenn and the guys out here for letting us do that, and we appreciate it. We also have Coliseum is in test, the new and improved Coliseum.
Explodey.
It's exploding. Oh, yeah,
It's
explodey
super
bits. You can blow up part. It's the first pass at like destructible terrain and things in there. That's going to be really fun to play with. We're going to have a map making update. And what that means is that we're going to be releasing a new version of the map maker, I guess, or what do you call map editor? Map kit, which will allow you to show us where you expect power-ups to be and things like that. And so we'll continue to update that as we go. There's still a lot to do. And if you have suggestions on that, there's a thread up about it. Put what you think should be in there because we want you guys out there with us making maps and making this thing as cool as it can be. We believe in the mod community big time, and we want to support that. New release last week has the frag cannon and the Shaman, which still needs a little balance in there, right?
It's like
a
healing
Uber
is a
right
little
now.
bit faster.
Yeah,
right
it's like healed. It's like the hand of God. Touch.
Zot.
Zot. That's good. So that's in there. You can play that right now in production, which is what most people have, and then we've got other maps. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit later. Check out our latest from the team in this week's Studio Snapshot.
What's that, Tyler?
Oh, it may be a little thing called the HTC Vive.
So what are we doing?
Where are you, Dirtbot? We're looking at some experimental AI here. I was focused. Laser focused.
Quad laser focused.
They're really entertaining when they get their hands on the Vulcan.
And then,
Camera in front.
yeah, well, downward facing.
Oh, cool. So you can see your keyboard or something?
Yeah.
So this is the first user-created map, as we said, but we've taken liberties with the way it works and started adding the destructible stuff in there, which we want to do for the game in general.
Really difficult to keep on your face, though. Yeah.
Oh, and it's pointing up. Is it pointing up at you?
Yeah, these ones understand 6DOF.
Oh.
But check this out, guys. Oh, pay no attention to the fact that the explosions are missing right there because we just haven't hooked it up. But if you notice,
all the little X's get blown up.
Hey, what are we doing, Phil? We're moving. We're moving.
Do. What you doing?
Oh, the vibe.
He's smoking. He's not dropping grids. He is dropping prox mines though.
Keith, what's going on in there?
Clean it up.
Cleaning up. Moving. Going virtual.
What, the derpy bots?
Yeah.
But I'm recording you.
Whoa. I got a flash there.
Moving up. Sorry, more people come through. Anyway.
We're walking, people. We're walking.
We're walking.
Anyway, we're heading out for the new place, wherever that will be. See ya!
Very, very cool. Love the studio snapshot. You'll see all the moving and stuff we're doing. That's gonna be a little different take now. We're gonna have like everybody's gonna need to record at their own place until we find an office that suits us, cheap. Then we're gonna have to do those and roll them in.
Criteria.
Yeah, we have one criteria, cheap, and we'll go from there. More user maps are moved into the Proving Grounds. We're going to be going into the Proving Grounds. We've got, I think, about how many maps we got, Keith?
We have about 20 that might go in if people update them with the map kit.
So you're that about 20 that might go in when people update them with the map kit. So Proving Ground, and those will be playing in the gray box.
Yeah,
so the way
get
it'll
your
work.
spawn point locations in there. Get your power up locations in there. You know, give us the basics, and we can turn around that.
Yeah, well, give us what you envision, because otherwise it's going to be what we envision, and you might go, they're screwed up by design, and we don't want to do that. We'd rather be there with you. Here's the latest level update in this week's Beautiful Corner. Oh, isn't that lovely? Let's take a look at Coliseum, where we're at with this. Yeah, look at that. Now that's going to be the blue starting area right there. Look at how much better that looks.
Grids too.
I know. The destructible grids.
Everything's explodey.
Yeah, look at that. Looks good.
Good work, Kaji.
Nice. Gosnick made the map. Kaji's beautifying it, making it, good enough for 2016. Oh man, looks
I'm
sweet.
even impressed.
I know,
and I've seen it.
I know it's fun to play in. I was playing it last night. I did a little live stream of it in my jammies. It was cool. not the jammies part, but the
More
map
fog.
itself. Yeah, more fog.
Kaji does love his fog.
Yeah, that and barrel rolls.
And barrels.
Yeah, barrel rolling fog would be his dream. And now it's time for Keith McCormick with this week's Most Valuable Post.
Welcome to Most Valuable Post, where we recognize a member of our community who's made a positive contribution to Descent Underground. This week, we honor someone who noticed that there were little small numbers printed on some of the ships, and they started to wonder if there might be a hidden meaning. Well, I'm not supposed to say anything, but here's the deal. So anyway, congratulations, Obi Wan Kenobi. You made this week's Most Valuable Post.
Congratulations to Obi Wan. That's really cool. Nice jump. Nice jum.
Jum?
Jum?
Wait, what
it's
does that
job.
mean?
Job, whatever.
Well, I haven't had coffee. You
Yeah,
have.
I know,
don't
right?
What's going on
And
here?
guess what time it is?
I have no idea at this
Yeah,
point.
me either.
It's time for forum feedback.
Whoa, I guess we know what time it is now.
Oh.
It's time for forum feedback. We have a couple videos this week. Same guy, but videos. So let's roll the first one.
Headlights. Is that coming? Is it possible to put like giant LED headlights on the front of the pyro where you can turn on your headlights and flash and blind other players?
Very cool, Jitrus, first of all, for sending in some video
Thanks for
questions.
sending in video.
You too can send in video questions and get on the show for sure. What do you think, Rob? We're going to have some headlights?
I would love to get headlights in the game. I mean, it's just a matter of timing.
And having dark areas.
Well, I mean, you get the lights working and then you change the maps to suit.
Sure.
But,
Sure. Some of our maps are pretty flatly lit right now. We want to have that exploration, that discovery thing, but you're right. We'll get there eventually. So I guess that's a yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even a maybe.
Oh.
It's totally a yeah.
What? We just said yes?
What? This is crazy
Oh,
talk.
out of control.
I know it. What's the next? Let's get to the next question. This is Dog03 asks, You support Oculus Rift. Will the Vive be supported? Is it Vive or Vive?
I think
be
it's
supported
Vive.
as well. Will the Vive? Will the
They.
will the accoutrement of the Vive be supported? Will the Vive be supported? The Vive? Vive. Will the Vive?
Vive.
Keep it alive. Let's go for Vive. Will it be supported?
I've forgotten the question.
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
We're working on that now. We actually have
we
one.
have one now.
Yeah. Jason's working on that very thing right
Yes,
now. And
Jason is playing with his VR. He
that's
loves
why,
his VR.
That's why we're in the VR category on Steam, which is not in our control, just for the record. Not in our control. So yes.
That's two
Two
yeses. In a
yeses.
row.
Holy moly.
We need a no.
Wow. Let's get to the next question.
Should we just arbitrarily say no to
Yeah,
this
we
one
need
now?
we need a no question.
Consistency.
From Sergeant Craig, can we get a roadmap of future developments? Subject to change, of course. No!
understand.
Hell no! Okay, well, that's not necessarily true.
We were planning on getting you a feature list. It was disrupted somewhat by the abrupt move. So
Yeah, we've actually got one in the works right now. It'll be more, instead of a roadmap, which people will tend to lock people in to, like, you need to have this done and this done and this done. We'd like to be able to move things around, and what you don't want to do is set yourself up to where you've moved something around and then constantly are explaining to people, which takes time for development to explain. So we're going to put a feature list up there and check things off as we go. So is that another yes?
that's a qualified yes.
It is a qualified
A yes-ish.
A yes-ish? It's still a yes. I still
Okay.
think it's a yes.
So
it
next
should
one's
be,
a no.
We've already got one internally, and we're reviewing it and making sure that it fits what we're doing. I mean,
Oh, it's not missing things.
no, and I think it was supposed to be out last week, but Phil's back went out or something for a
Yeah,
couple
Phil
of
was
days.
out a couple of days.
He's really been hurting. So if you want to send some booze to Phil, that might help him out a bit. Send it to my house, and I'll make sure he gets it.
Say, wait a minute, where are they going to send it?
Kentucky bourbon. I'm sure he loves it. With a straw. Just saying. All right, let's get to the next question, Mike. What do we got there? Is it another one is it a Jitrus? It's another video question
Part
from Jitrus.
2.
Part 2. Come on. See? He gets 2 on there because he took the time to send them in. And by the way, there were like 50,000 questions in there.
It's an epic video.
It was an epic. It was very cool. We chose the 2 from it. We may bring some more back later.
Will there be destructible items that will cause damage? For example, if someone's standing next to a barrel of flammable fluid, boom, will it affect other players?
Ooh, destructible stuff.
Destructible stuff. Well, yes. I mean, obviously there already is destructible.
Another
stuff.
yes!
But I mean, destructible lights are certainly on the map. The
Dynamic
thing
lighting,
about-
though, we could really. It would be. Yeah, I think we should because it'd be
You
really
have to
fun
do
to
it
do.
carefully.
It would really make the headlights worth something.
Fits in with the headlights. Well, it also, you can set up ambushes and everything. As far as
ambushes.
exploding things that damage you, I'm of 2 minds on that. It's a very punishing mechanic and can be.
Isn't that what a prox mine is?
Yeah, but then you know what that does. You don't
Well,
want.
but if you
don't-
put maybe we put like a, I don't know, the yellow barrel with the nuclear symbol on it. I mean,
Right.
everybody knows what that is. So we do have destructibles going in the game. How they're used? Well, I guess we'll put them out there.
There's a world of possibility.
Yeah. In fact, destructibles are right now marketing alert. Destructibles are right now in the underground and proving grounds. If you want to become an underground supporter and play those things before everybody else, now is the time. Back to regular. And now it's time for this week's hot topic. Cool. So observer cam, essentially. What do you think?
I mean, I see the complaint, the cheating possibilities. I just think if you're doing anything of this kind of multiplayer nature, you're going to need some sort of it.
It's going to have to be a delay or something. You can't.
We work out a time delay, or we just,
I'm in the enemy base. Now is a good time to come attack. It's like, you can't have that. But
yeah, but people can do that.
But maybe it's not in
if they're
ranked
gonna do
matches.
that,
Maybe
yeah.
we have some sort of, we're already going to have cloaking in there eventually. So it would be nice. I mean, I know we want to have the ability for streamers to be able to watch what's going on in the match and comment on it, provide commentary.
So you can't have too much of a delay.
Right. So it'll have to be, we'll have to figure out exactly. But I mean, I think we all agree. And we already have the observer cam in the game. We fly it around the office. In fact, we might be in your match any moment flying around. That would be totally cool. We could be invisible with a mining laser and just start popping people off. They would just be dying for no reason.
The conspiracy
that would be
theories.
great to be like in the map as an observer. That you don't even say there's no wingman there. It's not there, and then boom, he's dead. So you could go in there. Anybody that that's been a butthead on the forums, we could lower their K to D. All right, we won't do that. But we could. Watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. All right. Speaking of that, we won't be doing that, by the way. It's time for the Warrior of the Week.
Warrior of the Week!
Warrior of the Week. I love that thing that we do there. That's really cool. Keith did a good job on that voice. Most kills. Rob?
I think we were saying the same name a lot this time. Jabode.
Most deaths?
Jabode?
Kill to death?
Probably Jabode.
Nope, in spades.
Oh, in spades. That was so close.
Most points in a single match?
Probably Jabode.
Nick.
What?
Most kills in a single match? Fireworks. I was in that match. I finished second, just for the record. Most combat
two.
points?
That's Jabode.
Most objective points?
That's also
You
Jabode.
can continue with this theme. Most overall points?
Still Jabode.
And the Warrior of the Week is going to be?
Me.
Not Jabode. It's Jabode. That's his second Warrior of the Week. You guys are get busy. Jabode's we're gonna rank him up, man. He's gonna get ranked up that way. Good job, Jabode. Thank you very much for playing. If you want to be the Warrior of the Week, get in the mines and play. Big thanks to our agents of the underground for streaming our game and putting it up on YouTube. These are the people that are worth supporting from our angle. Thank you guys very, very much. We love you all and keep supporting us. If you want to be one of the people that puts a YouTube video up or be supporting, let us know. Contact Keith McCormic. We'll make sure that we supply you with a couple keys to give away, help you build your channel. That's one of the things we want to do. Coming up this week at Descendent Studios, now that we are virtual.
Everyone's
virtual.
all settled in.
We're virtual.
And
Yeah.
We're functional again.
We are. It took us not even a day. It was pretty impressive. Actually, we had the scrum on
pretty
too.
quick.
And the first scrum was funny though, because like people are like, "My Skype's not working."
Scrum was a mess.
Let's go to Discord. My Skype's not working. Discord. You know, we had all these different conversations going at once. More maps are going into development this week, or more maps are going into the proving grounds.
Yeah,
Actually,
we'll get some more gray boxes.
gray boxes in. We'll get them in there. Let you guys play them. You're working on the smart missile, aren't you?
I am working on the smart
You
missile.
are working, and also mining. So it's
It
kind of
is
like
challenging.
It is. It is challenging. We have some matchmaking images to show. Matchmaking match browsers
Match
coming
browser.
up. Look at that. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Nice job, Mike. So we're working on the match browser, which will allow you to select the map you want to play with the people you want. Like if you're not interested in playing a certain map, you can look for the ones you want to play and join it. You know, or you create your match and you can see it up there. So matchmaking and persistent lobby. Both of those are
Persistent
pretty
lobbies, yeah, it's right after the match browser, we hope.
good. Yeah, that's
so
pretty cool. Cool.
These are good things.
These are good things. Thanks to our underground members and all of our backers and pledgers. Without you guys, there is no us. Subscribe to our YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook pages so you get all the inside skinny and dirt. Skinny, not something I usually get to say. Submit your forum feedback questions and videos. Well done this week, Jitris. Thank you very much for the videos. And we will see you all underground.
Pointing that way? Are we pointing this way?
That way, right? He's back there.
Hey, underground?
There he is. There he goes. Follow him.
Underground!
Underground.